It's been the longest day, and you're finally sitting down to relax. You're tired, and you feel mentally exhausted. And you're noticing that your jeans don't fit like they used to. What the heck is going on? You think, okay, I'm going to set the alarm for early in the morning, and I'm going to get up and I'm going to go for a run before I start my day. You even lay out your workout clothes, and you put your shoes by the door. You're going to do this for real this time. You check the time to make sure you've set the alarm for a little bit early, and you head off to sleep. What seems like only a few hours later, you hear that alarm go off. It can't be time to get up. You're still so tired. So the negotiating begins. You think, I'll hit the snooze just one time. Then I'll get up and I'll get my workout in. It'll just be a few minutes. And a little bit of moving is better than nothing, right? Just as you fall back asleep, the alarm blares again. This time you roll over and turn it off. You're just too tired this morning. So you roll back over and you go back to sleep and resolve to try again tomorrow. Hey, this is Suzanne, and you're listening to the Daily 15. Does any of this sound familiar? For most of us, starting a new exercise routine is hard, even when we know that it's what we need. Today, we're talking about simple plans that you can try starting today to get more exercise in your day. There's no crazy intense workouts here. These are actual ideas you can use in your real life to just get your body moving, clear your mind, and increase your energy. So take a deep breath, grab your water, and let's get moving. The perpetual tiredness you feel is not just physical. You're carrying the mental load of your entire family, work, home, school, all of it. So it's no wonder you're experiencing exhaustion and overwhelm. And the idea of adding exercise just adds stress and pressure to an already overloaded week. Then you just are left feeling more exhausted than before. And that cycle keeps repeating. Who has the energy to do a workout after a tough work day? And then you've got kids' activities and dinner and bedtime, and it starts all over again. And by the time you wrap everything up for the day, you drop into bed an hour later than you planned. So now you're getting less sleep. And no one wants to give up an hour of their sleep to work out. It feels impossible to make any changes. But science shows us that energy increases after you move your body, not before. That's why motivation never works, and it won't keep us going. But how you feel when you're done, that feeling of being stronger and more capable, leaves your body and your mind ready to tackle anything. In the last episode, we talked about not needing an intense, crazy program to get you moving. Honestly, our bodies were made to walk. And walking is still the best form of exercise for overall health. You use all your major muscle groups when you walk. Guess what else you use? Your brain. Because our bodies seem to operate automatically, it's easy to forget that in order for those muscles to move, there has to be a signal from your brain. So walking works your muscles and your brain, making them both healthier and stronger. Studies have shown that walking inspires creative thinking, problem solving, and cognitive flexibility. This is why you come up with great ideas while you're taking a walk. It's like gymnastics for your brain. So the next time you have a challenging situation or a tough problem to solve, take a break and take a walk. You'll be amazed by the solutions that you discover. Now, if you do a quick scroll of most fitness influencers, it seems that they're doing all these extreme activities and that they seem to exercise all the time. So it's no wonder that women don't even want to try. It feels like too much. Who has the energy or the time that kind of exercise regimen would take? I want to remind you not to believe everything you see online. They didn't do that type of workout their very first time at the gym. They've been working at it little by little over time to get there. Just start simply. Try a 5 to 15 minute walk at a steady pace to get your heart rate up, and then see how you feel. Moving our bodies takes small steps over time. If you're in the habit of wearing a health tracker, start by increasing your daily steps by 2,000. It's the simple incremental change that adds up. The recommended daily movement is about 20 to 30 minutes. And the best advice that I have heard for beginners is to break that 20 or 30 minutes up into smaller increments. So if your goal is 30 minutes, do 3 10-minute walks during the day. That could be a morning, an afternoon, and an evening walk. And we all know that 10 or 15 minutes feels much easier to carve out of our busy schedules than a block of 30 minutes or something longer. Exercise seems to be an area where women get stuck because we have this all or nothing mentality about it. It feels like if I don't have 60 minutes, I'm not out of breath and sweating, then somehow it didn't count. Can we please agree to stop this kind of thinking? It doesn't serve us. It doesn't serve our bodies or our families. The baby steps count. And even the most elite Olympic runner had to start with one step at a time. Are you starting to feel a little better about exercise? Just knowing that a short walk is good enough will help you get started. Now, the next part is the key. You need consistency so that you can start seeing the results. The rhythm of daily movement is the secret sauce. You will get the long-term benefits of moving your body with moderate and sustainable habits. And that's why the 15-minute method works so well. You know you can find 15 minutes. And you can take a walk, even if it's just inside your house. And your body and your brain reap better benefits from short bursts consistently over time instead of those crazy extreme burnout workouts that you do randomly. But I have even better news for you. Consistently moving your body also dramatically improves your sleep. Raise your hand if you could use better sleep. Everything is easier and better when we get the proper amount of quality sleep. And those tired muscles from a good walk will help us fall asleep faster, and they'll allow us to sleep more deeply. When we get into that deep sleep, our body and brain recover, clear out the junk, and actually get to recharge. So you wake up refreshed and focused simply from moving your body. Poor sleep contributes to brain fog, and that leaves you feeling unmotivated to move. But moving your body for just 15 minutes a day breaks that cycle and helps you recover much more quickly. You don't need a complicated plan. You don't need an intense workout. You just need a short walk, maybe some stretching, maybe a little strength training, and those are a great place to start. As I share a few ideas to get you going, remember, you're just picking one here, and give it a week or two and try it out. This is an experiment, so you can find what works for you, your lifestyle, and what you'll keep doing. Start with just one 15-minute walk each day for 3 to 5 days. This could be when you get up in the morning. And the added benefit of a morning walk is that you get daylight exposure, which helps your body stay on its natural sleep and wake cycle. Maybe you're like me and you want a slow morning and not a walk outside first thing. That's no problem. Plan for a short walk after your lunch. It provides you a great midday break. It will aid in digestion and clear your head so you'll be ready for those afternoon meetings. An early evening walk after dinner works great too. And this one is perfect because I think this is the way that you get your family in on this movement rhythm that you're creating, and you're helping them to create good habits now. If 15 minutes feels like it's too much at first, simply try 5-minute breaks once an hour during your workday. Set a timer, take a break from your desk, walk to the bathroom or the break room, or if you're at home working, walk to the kitchen. Even these tiny bursts will add up. And speaking of work, if you have lots of meetings, try scheduling a walking meeting with your colleagues. It's great for all of you to get outside. And if that doesn't work, or if you do most of your meetings on Zoom, you can always use a walking pad under your desk. These are great ways to get in more movement. And this is the one time that I will say multitasking is a good thing. Every small walk that you take throughout the day adds up over your week. This is another great way to move your body. You can listen to your favorite podcast or some soft music and stretch out those tired muscles. You'll also have less soreness the next day. And your body can relax and get you ready for sleep. You're not just moving your body, you're moving your brain. And your brain was designed to move, not just manage tasks all day. So make sure that you're giving it a little exercise too. Moving your body improves your brain. And you need more clarity, energy, and focus for your full, beautiful life. Start today by adding just a few minutes of movement. Simple, short walks keep adding up. And before you know it, you'll be walking farther, feeling stronger, and you'll have more energy than you can use. Plus, you'll finally sleep like a teenager again. What ideas for movement have sparked something for you today? Will you add a morning or midday walk? Will you implement a short 5-minute break in your workday? Maybe the after-dinner family walk has you excited to get started. Whether it was something that I mentioned today or another idea that you thought of, take the first step. How will you use your daily 15 today? Make sure to connect with me and let me know. Thanks so much for joining me today. Exercise doesn't have to be complicated. We don't have to hate it. It doesn't have to be intense to help you feel your best. And you don't have to do it alone. Maybe you need a walking partner. Did you think of someone while you were listening in today? Maybe you need an exercise buddy. Share this episode with that friend that needs a simple movement strategy for more energy and get healthier together. Maybe you're listening in today and you want to go a little deeper. The Refresh and Reset call was created just for you. In this 30-minute coaching call, we'll work together to get you started on a real plan to clear the brain fog, to reduce your stress and overwhelm, and create some sustainable rhythms for your real life. You will have 1 to 2 daily rhythms that you can begin to implement in your life, 1 reset strategy, and your next step that will keep you moving forward. I've opened up a few complimentary refresh and reset sessions. If now is the time for you to get clear, have more energy, and reduce the overwhelm, schedule your call today. I'll drop the link in the show notes below. I'm so glad you're here. You're getting clear and moving for more energy and better focus. And together, we're creating margin for what matters most.